Hi, I'm back. It's me. If you guys want to see how I got this beachy, smoky eye look, keep watching. Bye. Alright, so to start this look off, I already have my eyelids primed with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm already have my foundation on. I'm using the Bare Minerals New Complexion Rescue Stick Foundation. It's a nice hydrating formula, and so far I really like it. And I just set it with the Bare Pro powder to give it a little bit of a fuller coverage. So since I lied in my last tutorial and didn't end up using the MAC 15 times Warm palette, that is pretty much going to be the whole basis of the look today, for the most part. Alright, so to start, I'm just going to take Brûlée, which is in the second row, the very first shade there, on a Morphe M325. It's just an angled badger hair grease brush. And we're going to take Brûlée and bring it from the brow bone down into the crease. Kind of press it on so that the color really pops, because it is a pretty pigmented light shade. Next, I'm going to take Ginger Snap, which is the second color in the top row, and that's just going to go through my crease as well. And this doesn't have a whole lot of pigment, well, at least on my skin. It's just going to help transition those colors a little bit more. And I'm just taking that on the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS5, I think. JS6. So now I'm going to take Saddle, second row, very last color, and I'm just going to take that on the same brush. And really just start to blow that color out. So we've built up a lot of warmth in the crease, and now we're just going to go ahead and darken it even further. So I'm going to take my MAC 221 and Dark Brew, which is the second to last shade in the top row, and just start deepening that crease. I like it. So now I'm going to take Dance in the Dark, which is the last shade in the very top row. And I'm going to take that on my new favorite little Morphe brush. My Morphe M562, that super tiny crease brush. And I'm going to concentrate that right in the outermost corner. And bring it up into the crease. So it's really just in that corner. I like to do that a lot for some of my smokier eyes because my eyes are so small. This helps to keep the lid a little more open, but still gives me that depth and That's good, I think. And I, again, lied. I am just full of lies. This color is called Warm Breeze, not Ginger Snap. This is Ginger Snap, and that's actually what I'm going to take on my lid. Now, I just picked that up on a little paddle brush. This was a collection MAC brush. I've used it a few times now. And we're just going to spray that with a little bit of toner and apply on the lid. And tuck that into those crease colors. Sorry, I lost you guys there for a second. So now I'm just gonna take Honey Lust right below Ginger Snap on a tiny pencil brush. This one's from Glow Minerals, but any pencil brush will do. Mist. And we're just gonna apply that right in the tear duct. Just for a little inner corner highlight. So now I'm going to come in with this Metallics Pro Fusion palette. I got this at Target for like $5 because it was on super sale. And I was like, even if it's crap, it's only $5, so I'm not really losing anything. And it turned out to actually be kind of amazing. Some of the ingredients are like, not necessarily a fan of them, but again, it was only $5. What can you expect? So I'm going to take this shade, Dizzy, and that's going to go right on top of the Ginger Snap on a clean 239 paddle brush. And I'm really going to keep it like right in the center because it is quite a bit brighter, so it'll give me a little definition. Like just a tiny, tiny bit. And then on that same pencil brush, that was the back side of it, pencil brush, I'm going to take Conquest in that same palette. It's that second in the first row. Third in the first row. We're going to wet that. And right over that inner corner highlight, just for like, to really amp that up. These catch the light so beautifully. So now I'm just going to bring a little bit of color under my lid. So for the under lid area, I'm only going to use Saddle and the Dark Brew. And for that, I'm going to use my Morphe M507. I'm really loving this brush. So we're going to start with Saddle. And I'm only going to bring that about 3/4 of the way in. I don't know why, but it's my habit to like leave my mouth gaping open while I'm doing that. And I'm really trying to break that habit. It does not spark joy. Smoky. For my bottom lash line, I'm going to use Teddy Eye Kohl from MAC. It's just a nice warm chocolatey brown. And that's only going to go 3/4 of the way in on my bottom waterline. Sneezed really hard earlier, and apparently messed up some blood vessels in my eye. I'm not mad at it. I think it makes me look like a really cool zombie infected from 28 Days Later. You know? Just a little something to spook the children. Vile little beasties. For my top lash line, I'm going to use Taupe eyeliner, also from MAC. This one's really soft brown, because I want the lashes and the mascara to kind of stand out the most. I'm not going to use Taupe. I'm going to use Teddy. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. It's like one of my new favorite phrases, honestly. Oh, my nose itches. How do you guys scratch your nose when you have makeup on? I just kind of go for it. I use my nails and just kind of pinch. But I'm not going to do that on camera because it's gross, and you guys don't need to see me actually being gross. I can just describe my gross habits to you. And let's not lie to ourselves, we've all picked our nose at some point. You know you're all just as secretly as gross as me, so don't even lie about it, and don't try to act like you're higher and mightier than thou. Holier than thou. That's the phrase. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my JS6. Yeah. Without putting any more saddle on it, and then just kind of buff over the crease. Because it still has a little color in it. Just kind of help smooth that back out. Blend everything through before I do lashes. Lovely results. Okay, so I went ahead and did my lashes and brows off camera. I'm using the MAC Giga Black Extended Play Mascara. And then I just did the Ardell Naturals number 102 for the lashes. And my brows are the MAC Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream in dark deep brown. So I'm not going to do my bronzer. I picked up one of the new Wet n Wild ones. This is in the shade Wet Shady Beaches, which sounded adorable. It's a really golden shade, so I'm hoping that's going to give me like the kind of like set-in tan rather than like I was just in the sun for 5 hours kind of a look. So to apply that, I'm going to use my Morphe JS1, which is more of a foundation brush, but I'm going to kind of like pounce the bronzer in rather than like buff. Kind of like a stamping motion. Oh yeah, that's lovely. And buffing works well, but... Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. It's a really nice formula. It's swatched really creamy, but it's definitely a powder. I wasn't sure how buffing this on top was going to work with the cream foundation, but it's working pretty well because I did set it with a powder, and it's gliding pretty well over it, which is nice. I like a lot of bronzer. And as long as I don't end up looking like Snooki McSnookerwitz, I think I'm good. I work there. I strip there. I live there. Hopefully a lot of you get that reference. I'm a pretty big fan of this shade. I like it a lot. Some of you might think I went overboard, and that's okay. It's not your face. Do as much bronzer as you like. This is how much I like. And since I have the Model Zone highlighting palette in my hand, that's what I'm going to use. I think I'll just do Dolce, which is the pinky shade on this end. Okay. And I'm going to use the Morphe JS4 for that. I think it needs a bit of a boost. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, yeah. No one ever said there's too much highlight. I mean, Michelle Visage did once, but we can disagree. It's okay. And as always, I don't like too much of an extreme highlight on my nose. arch up. Little bit of color changing lip balm. And that's that. Now I'm going to throw on some hair and be right back. And I'm back. So, I really felt like this look deserved a beachier wave, so I chose this wig. This is definitely one of the ones I do normally use for drag, more than a boy look, because it's super full, especially because I added, or had, hair added to it. Like these tighter, bright blonde curls are not originally part of this wig. They are individual tracks that my friend Maxine glued in for me. But it's a very, like, I think as a boy it gives me a very 70s vibe, and I'm kind of into that. Usually I use this for like a Kesha look, honestly. Very early days her, obviously. But I enjoy it. If you guys enjoy this look, please give me a like and a comment down below. And if you want to keep posted to my content, just go ahead and click that little red subscribe button. I think it's on this side, maybe. And maybe hit that little bell, too, because, I don't know. Do it. That's what all the YouTubers say. But until then, or until the next one, I'm heading out. I'm about to put some friends in drag, so peace.